Hey folks, welcome back. So, I'm a nerd, and I would probably go back to school, but since my phone battery is at 69%, let's hang out, babe. Hey! I never really get to come down here. So, let's make the most of it, I guess. Really? Chloe would get such a kick out of you ditching to stroll around here. This isn't exactly her scene, is it? No. That's totally ours. Let's go. Rachel seems to be really happy that I'm staying around to ditch class with her. I really hope this isn't the start of a bad habit. Am I going to wind up making it to any of my classes this week? But she's so enthused that it's hard for me not to feel the same way. Rachel reaches for my hand and uses it to tug me along as we walk. I love being down here. Sometimes being at Blackwell makes me feel like I'm constantly in front of a camera. Wow, shut up, phone. Oh, hey, never mind. I don't mind, phone. Because of the weird new surveillance plan? No? I mean, well, yes, but also no. I mean, it feels like I'm always on stage. Like I always have to be on. Know what I mean? You make it look so easy. I can't think of anyone else who's more on than you are. It's impressive, really. Rachel manages to balance so many different things all at once. I can never take all of that pressure. Rachel smiles. Appearances aren't everything. Her voice is a little cool. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Maybe I don't have an off switch. The more time I spend with Rachel, the less I feel I know about her. She's so friendly, but she's so distant too. Is it possible that Rachel's always been this way and I just never noticed? Is Chloe? Has anyone? I think back again to all the conflicting stories I've heard about Rachel as we wait at the light to cross the street. Out here, one-on-one, Rachel is a lot less intimidating. Not that she was scary before, but it's always felt like she was on another level. But not now. When it's just the two of us, it feels so different. I want to learn more about her, but the more I learn, the less I understand. Hey, look! Here we are. Rachel lets go of me and points. I look at the place she's indicating. It's the movie theater. Does she want to see a film? Or wait, I'm wrong. Rachel is pointing at the games set up in front of it. I have some spare change left over from my exorbitant purchase earlier. Want to give one of these a shot? I step closer and examine both cabinets. One of them is a claw crane, and the other is a fortune-telling machine. The claw machine is full of brightly colored stuffed toys. I recognize a lot of my beloved childhood favorites in there, but I'm pretty sure these things are designed to lose. And the fortune-telling machine contains an animatronic wizard that moves its arms up and down in kind of a creepy way. It looks old, and I'm not sure it won't just eat the money. I pick... definitely lose the money, or maybe lose the money. Let's do the fortune teller. I feel like this might have something vaguely amusing. Ooh, achievement. Let's get our fortunes read. Rachel's smile is so bright, it almost blinds me. This is my favorite thing in the world, Max. Michelle the Mystic always knows exactly what to say. Not the most magical name I've ever heard. Rachel laughs and flips me a quarter. Just give him a try. I take the coin and slide it into the slot. There's a satisfying thunk as it rolls back into the machine's ancient coin drop. A panel of buttons lights up. They're all star signs. Rachel reaches over to slap one before I can find the one I need. Virgo, right? How did you know? Rachel just laughs again as she hits another button, and the animatronic staticky voice takes over. What's this guy gonna sound like? So it's a fortune you want, is it? Sorry, I should be like robot.
Listen closely. Destiny is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. There's no such thing as coincidence. Wherever you end up is where you are meant to be.
The glow of the mystic's crystal ball fades out as the recording comes to an end. There's a slip of paper sticking out of the slot at the bottom of the machine. I tug it free. It's just the same words printed out for reference, along with a row of supposedly lucky numbers. I fold up the piece of paper and put it in my pocket. So he's telling me to be brave, right? I know it probably seems super hokey to you, but I love this shit. I really believe in it. Rachel giggles. Look at this. I watch as he slides another quarter and hits a bright red heart button. The machine stirs to life again. Before I can ask what she's doing, she hits the Virgo and Leo buttons.
So, it's a love match you want, is it?
I turn bright red. Chloe's clearly teasing, but at least she's letting me in on the joke.
Virgo and Leo, an odd couple indeed. Many would wonder what it is you see in each other. You could not be more different. The potential weakness can be turned into a complementary strength. It's a matter of balance, but only if you recognize it.
The light fades out again, and we get another printout. Rachel reaches for it, smiling. Looks like we're not the greatest match. He was being downright hopeful. You should have heard the reaming he's been giving to me and Chloe. Complementary strength. Rachel winks at me. It's like we've talked about. It's synergy, Max. Chloe reaches for a cigarette. I watch her light up and squint into the afternoon sun. We should get back to Blackwell soon. We don't want people to see us sneaking back and assuming something we were up to something totally salacious, right? That's a writing mistake. She gives me a nudge with one eyebrow raised. Of course she's being suggestive as a joke. That's just her nature, I think. Yeah, we should get back to Blackwell. I mean, I think there's a bus stop close by. Rachel and I chat about all sorts of things on the bus ride back. We have a lot in common when it comes to geeking out about photography, at least. Even though she's more interested in being in front of the camera instead of behind it, Rachel really knows her stuff. When we get off the bus, we pass by the parking lot. Rachel glances towards it, sees something, and freezes. She groans. Great. Huh? She does not look happy. I follow her gaze towards an RV. I know that RV. Well, not personally. I just know that whoever lives in there used to sell weed to Chloe and Rachel. And it's probably where the Vortex Club stocks up on party supplies. It's really old looking and a little creepy. And also there's a dog tethered up inside, sleeping on the asphalt. The asphalt. We both take a seat on the curb together. Rachel starts on another cigarette. I can't believe Frank still does business here. Frank? That's his name? Yeah. Why did Chloe and you and Chloe find a new dealer anyway? I don't know anything about any of that stuff. I just know that they stopped seeing the RV guy and started buying from someone else about half a year ago. Because we broke up, and it was fucking awkward, and I never could figure out how to explain it to Chloe, so I just told her that we could get a better deal from someone else. Broke up? Wait. Frank was the person that Chloe was talking about in the makeup store? The person that Rachel was... Did I say... I'm sorry, I was really distracted by some dirt on my screen. unhurt tummy. Now it's fixed. Rachel's ex-boyfriend has been the guy in the RV all along? Yeah, we were. I guess we were dating. It seems like this might be an opening to finally appease a bit of my curiosity, or my natural nosiness is taking over. I mean, I could say I don't want to pry much more and see if she, like, opens up to me. I feel like that would be, like, a cool thing, a cool way to handle that. To just be like, you know, I don't want to, like, test your boundary. I don't, like, you know, go past your boundaries and stuff, you know, if you don't want to talk about it. Because I know what's with the dog in the game. Saying the RV creeps me out might reflect negatively on her past life choices, and I don't know if I want to say, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna hope that this doesn't just like go with me just saying nothing. Hopefully it's like, you know, hopefully she says it to her and like Rachel has a chance to open up if she wants. But it's seriously none of my business. I don't want to know where I said her. So she didn't say it. I was hoping she would say it, because all of those things are things to say. I have a lot of questions about Rachel, but I don't really need to know those details. Especially not if it involves a drug dealer. I wonder how a girl like Rachel can wind up with a guy like Frank. But I've heard a lot of different things about Rachel, too. Not all of them have been nice.
I didn't work the way I wanted it to work, and now I'm mad because I can't just change my choices because of shit, because of this game, because it's like not like the game is based on.
I spent the past year letting my assumptions about Rachel form my impression about her, and without ever really trying to get to know her. I never thought for a second that I might be wrong. If my horoscope is right, my life's about to change anyway. Your horoscope is right, because you're gonna nail that modeling contract, right? I look at her sideways. Rachel looks a little weary. The perfect image I'd had of Rachel. It's not true to who she really is it? But that's not a bad thing. I want to learn more about her. I want to know everything about her. It's a weird feeling. I don't know if I've ever really had it before. Rachel's sitting right next to me, but it's like I want to reach inside of her and see everything. God, that's gay. And I want Rachel to trust me. Is that weird? Am I weird? To be honest, Max, this has been my dream for my whole life. And the stars are just suddenly aligned. Just like that. I should be happy. I should be so fucking happy. But now, I just don't know. I've been doubting everything about myself. I want to go and never look back, but I think I get it. Or at least, I hope I do. I want to connect to her feelings. I don't want to just say, hey, you got it, girl. I want to, like, actually... I want to connect to her. So I'm going to say, of course you're nervous. Rachel looks startled, but I'm determined to say something useful. What? Why wouldn't you be? You said it yourself. This is your dream, Rachel. It's a big deal. If you just headed into this blind, that would be something to worry about. But I think the reason you're hesitating is because you care so much. That's why I'm so nervous about this contest. Because it's important to me. But being nervous and scared doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Even if we don't win, I know I did my best. And I've got to share the experience with you. Thank you, Max. I needed that. Everyone's always telling me that there's no way I can fail at whatever I put my mind to. And that's not true. It's not even close to true. Even though I'm fine with letting people think that way. You're only human, like the rest of us. I wonder why we've never really hung out alone before. I'm glad we are now, Max. Rachel reaches out and grasps at my hands. Her squeeze is really strong. I can feel my cheeks heating. I can't believe that Rachel Amber is giving me this kind of attention. It makes me feel special. Me too. I'm so glad. Those 3 words don't seem like enough. I'm a little sorry when Rachel lets go of my hands. Look, I've got to go see if I still have time to hand in an assignment, but maybe I'll be able to catch you later. I wasn't planning on leaving the dorms at all tonight. I was just going to brainstorm some ideas for our beach photo. So, sure. I can't wait. She's looking me right in the eyes. Her expression is so gentle. I still feel kind of warm all over. And the feeling doesn't go away once she's already left. The rest of the school day passes in a haze. And I spend most of it thinking about the photo shoot tomorrow. And about Rachel. Right as the final bell rings, I get a text from her. It meant a lot to me that she listened today. I've never really admitted anything like that before to anyone. Not even Chloe. Thank you, Max. I'll come knocking later. You better answer. Heart. I'm totally beat by the time I make it back to my room. And I'm totally beat, so I'm ending this session here. But thank you so much for watching. This is just such a... Everything, I say this all the time, but this game is really something else to me. I really adore it. Yeah, it seems like a simple little thing, but it's like, it means a lot to me. So I hope to catch you in the next episode. Mwah. See ya.